Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your what you need to know at present reading. This can apply to wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you're not sure what that is, there is some info regarding your natal chart and a link in the description. So let's begin. Show me what I need to see for the Scorpio collective, please. Okay, cool. Baggage coming out. Now, how these cards work is it has an associated sign, a number, and the corresponding words associated with that energy. And then I bring forward some tarot and intuitively slash channeled channeling the messages through for you. Okay, I just did cancers, so if you're wanting to know any more about cancer, or if you have cancer in your chart, pop over to that reading. You may find something of that's relevant for you anyway. So one more please for Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Scorpio, show me Scorpio. Yeah, you're definitely looking like you're wanting to take off and start anew. Be dealing with the Pisces, you don't have to be, but I mean, the energies are the energies, so they don't have to solely relate to other zodiac signs applicable to what I'm reading out, and they don't also have to apply to a specific part of the chart, although 9 times out of 10 they will apply to the chart, especially where like travel is concerned. If you have a basic understanding of astrology, travel can be very much associated with Gemini and Sagittarius. But let's have a look. 2 more, please, for Scorpio. Okay. Summer. Okay. So these cards are consistent of many different energy associations. Okay. And in particular, it has timing as well. So the last reading I did see it come out for autumn, I think, or spring, or one of the two for Cancer. So this is something that could be very much on the cards for around summertime, whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. I think that's important to say because I've watched tarot card readings in the past, and lo and behold, they never really bring forward the southern hemisphere, which is obviously where I'm from. So it's like, oh, what about us? But anyway, this can be applying to um, a time frame that you may be wanting to like literally get up and bail. Okay, it's card number 2 associated with Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And its moon is a waxing quarter, is associated with the mother, and within 3 to 6 months, take what applies, leave what doesn't. Show me Scorpio, please. One more for Scorpio. Okay, too many there, but come on. But I mean, I'm gonna just honor that one as well. I feel it's applicable. Okay, so card number 4, Taurus energy, birdcage, possessive, codependent, cling, restless, oblivious, controlled, sing away, want freedom without consent, dominion, watched, hostage, confined, jealous, trapped, and predator. And sorry, I didn't read out the baggage card, and that is excess, unresolved issues, held together, preparedness, pack rat, fearing separation, heavy burdens, responsibility, necessities, prepared to go, next phase, and long journey. Okay, so something could be very much making you feel very singled out and very emotionally withheld, okay, which is a thing for Scorpio. They're very deep. They can hold back more than what people perceive them to be able to hold back. um, okay, so this could be a situation where it feels very toxic and trapped. Okay, and I'm looking at this more in a timeline point of view that this is the present situation that you're undergoing, okay, and the thoughts are, I'm wanting to be out of here, in 3 to 6 months time, because you're feeling like what you have to offer isn't resonating or isn't connecting with those associated in your current environment. Then we have this one that did come out as well, and that's hammock. Okay, card number 4 again. So this is home. All right, we've got 2 4s, a 7 as well, but home itself is not home at the moment. It doesn't feel like you're settled, or it feels out of place, out of whack, out of character, somewhere along the lines. Okay, hammock is an offset of this card, so you feel like you're trapped, and a sense of freedom is well needed at this time. Okay, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, inactive, recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between two things, in limbo, and self-actualization. Okay, card of Gemini, number 4. All right, so let's have a look a little bit further for Scorpio. Show me, Scorpio. Why is the baggage card showing up for Scorpio, please? What's going on here? I feel like at any second you're just going to up and go and just not even look back for whatever circumstance you're currently going through. It just feels smothering or toxic. Very, very entrapped feeling. Okay, mentally, physically. Show me, Scorpio. Why is baggage here for Scorpio? Why is baggage here for Scorpio, please? Okay, interesting. This is so interesting. Cancer literally had the Tower come out as the first clarifying card for the first card itself. And it's even in the right way up. These are reversed cards, so it could feel very intoxicating. It could be that you're actually dealing with the Cancer as well, that is like overbearing in some way or another, feeling very like suffocated, and essentially at the minute where you've held your composure and really just been so poised, it's now at the point where you're just, nah, I can't deal, I'm out, kind of thing. So it's like any second, any moment, that can all change where you are just up and gone. Okay. Tell me more. Why is the Tower here? What kind of Tower moment was had or is currently going on for the Scorpio collective? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I was getting this energy where you're feeling like, you know what, I will knock that crown off your head, bitch. Kind of thing. Anyway, like along the lines of, you're feeling like whoever you're dealing with is very much presenting themselves to be something that they're not, and you're a Scorpio. You can see through the veil, the lines, the bullshit. But there's like this energy that feels greedy, okay, as well. So if you're dealing with somebody that is very like that shows greed, or like unsatisfied with whatever they're given, or something along the lines of, that's the kind of dissatisfaction that you're currently feeling. Okay, you could also be dealing with Cancer, Leo, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. Apply it where it's necessary. I think I already said that, but okay. Show me more about summer. The summer card. What's going on for summer? Does this apply to a move within this time frame? Yeah. See, look, this is coming out. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be male or female. It could be either. This could relate to a feeling of somebody really taking advantage of you at this point in time, and it's very like it's very nasty kind of energy that I can see is in these cards, and you're feeling like I've given a lot towards the situation, whether it's a relationship or friendship or Um, it could even be in the workplace, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a really suffocating, infuriating slash greedy kind of feeling that is going on for the Scorpio or whoever I'm actually reading for in the Scorpio collective. And I get the sense that you've worked your ass off to get where you are, and you just feel like you haven't been supported in a emotional way, but more along the lines of a physical way either, Jamie. Okay, we have the Page of Swords coming out. There's a need for you to reflect on your decision making, like for the times ahead. Okay, don't act on impulse. I'm getting that stabilization or feeling stable for your situation. Maybe hard at the minute, but definitely have a an alternative or something to consider before making impulsive um, yeah, decisions in general. Okay, but I'm also getting that you're feeling like you're constantly being watched over. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling also that you're whatever this is pertaining to, you just had it and you're no longer interested in engaging or entertaining this energy. It's a part of you that's complete or definitely finalized. And the more that you gather this information about what you're seeing and what you're getting from your environment and the people that are in it, the more you're just so ready to just grab your things and leave. Show me the birdcage for Scorpio, please. Okay, yeah, like there's a fight or something regarding a truth to a matter where you may have like you weren't exactly you didn't invite yourself into this situation. It invited itself into yours, and somehow you got sucked up in this energy. And uh, there's some sort of truth to the matter where you're going to put your foot down and assert the truth that needs to be said, regardless of what the opinions or the responses are from the people that are causing the grief. Okay, you're going to lay down the law. I just heard before you even like this could carry out in a sense where it's explosive. Okay, but the clarity's there. Your deliverance is fair and just, and it's just it gets it off your chest, but it essentially also reveals a truth. Okay, because they could have I'm getting this kind of concept where people that you're associating with are just on rocky grounds with you. Okay, and they may be trying to swing things that are just unnecessary or untruthful, and you're sitting there like it's kind of obvious that it's not me, and the way you're making me feel is targeted, and essentially it's kind of breaking your boundaries a bit, and that's where that entrapment is feeling. But you may not be able to like get out of your head in terms of like actually get out of the situation because of being in your head as well. But you are going to lay down some sort of truth about it. You're going to cut through the density of this conflict and just nail the truth to the bed of it. One more for Scorpio. One more for Scorpio. Was birdcage here with this Ace of Swords. We have yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is about a truthful situation that you're completely and utterly aware of, that you've been dragged into, that you didn't want a part of it. I feel like you have your own things going on, but essentially you're caught up in this just turmoil that is just low vibrational, and it feels very unbalanced. Okay, Justice card Libra is here. Of the zodiac signs that are present, we have Scorpio itself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in particular Libra, but it doesn't have to be that star sign. It's just the energy of. Um, but yeah, like there's just this lack of self-awareness from the others that you're dealing with, or like lack of care reflecting their attempts to try and reconcile, or their attempts to try and bring out their version of the truth. But essentially you're sitting there just like, I don't need to deal with this anymore, and somehow you're still getting pulled back into a situation where it's just feeling so suffocating. It's not a nice feeling at all. We have the Queen of Pentacles overall energy for the reading as well, and it's in its positive polarity. So that's what I'm saying. You are looking like you're sitting quite poised, but on the inside, you're just fucking seething. But yeah, like this could be explosive. Whatever this is, there could be you may be dealing with a Cancer, considering this is the first fucking card that come out on theirs as well. So yeah, just take that into consideration, but don't apply it if it's not necessary. Let's have a look a little bit further with. No, actually, I'll just do your oracle, and that will sum up today's reading. I'm going to keep these ones quite short and sweet. If there's further information that you require, you can always book me for a reading. So let's have a look at what you need to know from the oracle before we close out today's session. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know right now? What Scorpio need to know right now, please? Expansion, okay. This is what I mean. Like, you're wanting to do something with your life. You're wanting to not sit in this ugly, toxic energy, and to be able to express yourself in more freely way, where you're not having heads turned for the wrong reasons. And I'm feeling like the longer that you nurture yourself, the better off you're going to be anyway. So to be honest, where you haven't involved yourself and you're still getting dragged into it, just stay in that poised position. Speak your mind when necessary, but then just be open to the fact that you're going to be able to expand in some way from the learning experience itself. Okay, yeah, transmutation is the overall energy for for this card in particular. So it's going to give you an insight to be able to deal with these kind of energies in the future. And I'm hearing that it's going to happen again in some form or fashion in the near future with others. Okay, not that you're pulling any kind of negative energy, but I feel like there's some sort of lesson involved for yourself and whoever you're dealing with to be able to understand the concept of the boundaries and um, overstepping them, okay, in some form or fashion. Yeah, that's all I'll do for today. I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping it short and sweet, getting on my feet again with my YouTube channel. So please let me know if this resonates by liking the video, sharing it, interact with the channel, and you'll be hearing from me soon. Bye, Scorpio.